You're not gonna believe how intense it is to get a Swedish driver's license. I was just looking up all the requirements. The first thing you need to do is get a health certificate and an eye test, which, okay, that's fair. You also need to complete Risk 1 and Risk 2, which are training courses. Risk 1 is a class where you go and they cover alcohol, drugs, fatigue, and risky driving behavior. And then you have to take Risk 2, which is training where you practice driving on a slippery surface to demonstrate that you are able to drive on icy roads. You also need to take a theory test, 70 questions. You have to get 55 of them correct to pass. You also need to do the driving test. And I'm honestly mind blown at some of these things. Before you even drive, you may be asked to do some safety inspections on the car. That would include checking your headlights, brake lights, and indicators, checking the tire pressure and depth, checking your fluids like oil, coolant, and windshield washer fluids, which is so funny to me because I have driven for over 15 years in America and I don't even know how to check half of this stuff. Once you start driving, you will have to drive in the city and on the highway. Might have you change lanes safely, overtake a slow car, merging onto the highway, reacting to pedestrians and bicyclists and buses. But this one also kind of got me. Eco-friendly driving. They're gonna check to make sure that you're using the proper gear to save fuel. You'll have to do maneuvers and different parkings like parallel parking, reverse parking, turning the car around in a narrow space, and also handling emergency situations such as responding to road hazards or braking emergently for a pedestrian. All of this obviously makes a lot of sense, and Swedish drivers are very safe compared to American drivers, so I understand that, but it is just kind of wild to me. This process can take weeks and sometimes even months from start to finish, and the average price about $1,000 US, which is absolutely mind-blowing to me. But I suppose I need to start by booking my eye test.